We think they could be true.
I'm interested. You've got my attention.
All right. What is a lie that is so pervasive it doesn't even register anymore as a lie when you hear it?
Oh, like when someone's like,
and here's the top five.
Sorry, I'm late. It was traffic.
That one? That's not listed here specifically.
But that's what your meaning is like. This is what you mean about this topic. Is that people are just saying, here are the lies.
One was funny. This one, I'm not going to do them in any particular order, but this one was number 3. I think this one is one that we do almost daily. That we check the box, but we're lying.
Mm-hmm.
I read and accept the terms and conditions.
Oh, at the all right.
When you download an app or so, you go on a website and you just put accept all.
It's weird because they want you to lie to them.
You did not read and accept. You accepted, but you didn't read the terms and conditions. It would take you all day.
Yeah, and there's a bit in there. Let me write this down as a note to myself. Terms and conditions.
We only use 10% of our brain. How many times have you heard someone say that?
Wait, let's not rip through them too quickly. But but on the terms and conditions, if there's something they want you to lie to them, right? Because they don't want you to read the terms and conditions.
Because you wouldn't accept them, probably.
If you read, we own all of your photos,
right?
Would you be posting any photos to that platform?
No.
But they don't put it like that. It's usually some jargon, even if you read it.
Sure.
Yeah. They got a lawyer to write it, and they went and paid a lawyer a lot of money. And they said, write the evil S that we're going to do, but write it in a way so nobody knows how jacked we are right now. Make sense?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Get a lawyer.
Right. Well, you need a lawyer to read it, technically. Every time you download an app, you should probably hire a lawyer to read the terms and conditions.
Go ahead.
Not participate with the rest of society because of whatever is in this contract?
Have you ever not read a contract and it came back to haunt you?
I don't think I've ever been in a contract unless you count the iPhone or
I mean, you've never
Instagram.
gone to cancel your cable and they've been like, okay, well that'll be $250 and you're like, what are you talking about?
No.
You're like, yeah, it's in the contract.
I'm just like, what a ripoff. Nobody do that.
I let a landlord know one time that I was moving out. I called and said I'm going to be moving out, and they're like, okay. And then when I moved out, they kept my entire security deposit, and I was like, what the hell is this all about? And they're like, well, you never notified us that you're moving out. And I was like, I talked to you. We had a conversation. You and I had a conversation about me moving out. And he goes, yeah, but it
says written
in the lease, you had to notify me in writing 30 days in advance. I was like, but I talked to you 60 days in advance and told you exactly when I was leaving and why.
Wasn't in writing.
And I found you a tenant who moved in.
So you didn't lose anything.
Who moved in. And he's like, yeah, you didn't notify me in writing. And I remember but the thing is, I probably could have fought that one in small claims. I just didn't know how to. I was a young kid. I was like 22 years old. And I was like, this dude just kept $650 from me that I don't have.
When someone recommends a TV show or a movie to you, your usual response is, I'll add it to my list.
There's even been some times that I'm like,
that's a lie.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, just so we can move on.
Oh, so you'll just go, yeah?
I love that one.
You're not going to watch Jury Duty then? Because today you said you were going to watch it.
I have every intention of trying to watch that.
That's not the same as watching it.
Right. I will watch it. Because that's in my wheelhouse, for sure. But sometimes somebody will say something about a drama that's like, I don't watch murder stuff. I'm not into CSI. I'm not into that kind of stuff in general. Like I'm watching right now, I'm really into Silo on Apple Plus because I read the books. But that's just good science fiction. You know, I like that. I like that kind of dark, but I don't like the murder kind of, what's the one, I can't even think of the name of it now. But you know those shows that people recommend? You go, this doesn't sound like fun.
Oh, like the White Walkers one or whatever. I don't know. Do you ever lie? You said that sometimes you'll lie and say you've seen the show anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good way to get out of it.
Don't we all do that about music? When someone goes, "But what if you heard that album?" You go like, "Yeah, the popular album. We all had it." Yeah, and they're like, "But have you ever heard the one before that?" And you go, "Oh yeah."
Yeah,
what if
that's
pretty good. What if you admit to it and then they ask you questions about it? Oh, good. Well, let's talk about Let's talk about some of the subplots.
There's ways to get around it. It's like playing a politician.
Just like lying. You got to
debate.
do a disclaimer after this show.
No, it's to keep the conversation moving.
All right.
Yeah, I think sometimes you're trying to be a good conversationalist, and you're like, this person is obviously into this.
Yeah.
They want to talk to me about how much they love this album, and if I just went, nah, I never heard it, it would shut that down. So you go, yeah, and they go, yeah, and then they get to talk about how much they love it, and you go, yeah.
Yeah, you got to play the role.
I got to go back and listen to that one again. You know, my memory is it's a little shady when it comes to that one. A little foggy. I got to check it out again, man.
When a friend moves somewhere, like they go to Portland or something like that, what's the first thing you say?
Stay in touch.
Yeah, I'll definitely visit you. Mm-hmm. You never have any intention of going there.
That I think goes back to your comment about jury duty. You actually have an intention.
Do you, though?
I know a guy who was moving to Argentina, Buenos Aires, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, dude, come and stay. Come and stay with us. And I was like, I'm going to. I'm absolutely going to. And I really did have every intention of going. It was, I was even looking at my schedule as when I was doing the stand-up, and I was like, when can I take a break from the road? I really want to go to Buenos Aires and hang out for like 2 weeks.
Never did you?
Never did.
Liar.
But I meant to.
All right, what about when you run into somebody casually on the street that you haven't seen for a while? It kind of ties into the last one in a way. You haven't seen them in a while. You pass on Congress or whatever, and you say, we should catch up soon. You have no intention of catching up. You would have done it right there. You have no intention of seeing them again.
So we need different pleasantries somehow.
You need to be able to say, you're one of the people that I like.
Hey, I remember you should be just as endearing.
You're a person whose time I enjoy is maybe what we should say, because I don't say, let's get together, let's go hang out to everybody.
Let's do lunch.
I say it to certain people that I'm like, and I think it's what I mean is, man, I really enjoy my time that whenever I see you.
But I don't want to see you again.
I should just say, hey, look, here's the thing. I'm a homebody. I'm pretty focused on my kids these days. I doubt I'll see you unless if you ever want to go get 2-for-1 hot dogs. That's the only thing I do anymore.
Mm-hmm. I think saying let's have lunch should be interpreted as I'm comfortable enough to entertain the idea of having lunch.
Also, on that, speaking of lies, because yesterday, remember Bob lied and said, I've never been invited to Hot Luck, and I don't know anything about it. And I was
just forgot.
And I was like, literally, the Hot Luck guys have come in here for 5 years telling us about Hot Luck.
I forgot that.
And then I was like, hey, do you want to go? And you were like, I'm gonna. I got to film all weekend. But now I managed to twist some arms yesterday, and I said, I know that you already asked for our count, and I told you I just needed one.
Right.
But is there any way, and I know that you probably doled all these out, is there any way I might be able to get 2 more? Mm-hmm. And the guy even said, we really do, we're low on our count because kind of everything is spoken for. He said, you know what, I'll give you 2 of my personal ones that were for my friends because you guys have helped us out over the years.
Oh, man, that's so nice.
And I'm like, well, maybe we can all do Thursday night because you guys are working Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Well,
Friday,
not all day Friday.
Real quickly, Friday is my day that I start vacation. But then I found out afterward, I have to go do a remote Friday night. And even though I had gotten these passes and had planned on going to this event, and I have a friend coming in from LA that I'm taking to the event, I now can't go to the event because they're like, well, you have these remotes. I was like, all right, I guess I got to cover it. And I was like, Bob, there's any way you can cover it? And you were like, I got to film a movie. And then last night, I'm like, hey, we can go out on Thursday night. All 3 of us with these passes. Mm-hmm. And Bob said, I don't know, maybe I'll go Friday. And I was like, well, you're shooting a movie on Friday.
I don't know. I don't have the call sheet yet. I don't know. I know we're getting tattooed tomorrow, Chewy.
What is that going to entail? Am I going to have a neck tattoo for a few days?
That's an interesting question. I don't know where they're going to...
getting tattooed?
We're getting a tattoo artist to temporary tattoo us, and then we've got to kind of wrap them until we shoot on Saturday and Sunday.
I sweat a lot, too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see.
Are you doing like face tattoos and stuff?
I don't know.
Don't know.
That's going to be incredible.
I think any face tattooing might be done on.
But I think
I have some scars and stuff they're going to apply. I don't know yet.
Like Saturday, I'm going out too, like to Interstellar, which you're invited to, Bob.
Yeah.
Matt and I are going.
Bob can't. He's filming on Saturday.
I don't know what the times are yet. I don't have a call sheet. I don't have a call time. But I may be sequestered if I'm neck tatted or whatever.
Should I be?
Or wear a turtleneck like
Here's the thing we're all guilty of. Is that someone say, hey, do you want to do this thing in 2 weeks? And I think what happened to Bob is what happens to me. You go, oh, I got a thing going on. Because you're like, I'm sorry, my brain is not capable of trying to make plans 2 weeks from now. Mm-hmm. That seems horrifying and scary. I don't know what kind of mental place I'll be in that far away. And there's no way I could commit to you right now asking me to do something that's 14 days out.
Don't know where my head's going to be.
You must be a sociopath to think that anyone could possibly do that.
Right.
Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
More
that's
lies.
all right. How many times have you said nobody's above the law, Chewy?
Never.
But yet we all feel like we're above the law.
No.
We all feel like we can go 10 over the speed limit
Never
and be
felt like
fine.
that.
We look at this city and people say the number one problem in this town is crime. It's crime. And then you ask them, well, do you ever speed? Do you ever double park while you run into some place? That's not what I mean. Like, well, it's crime. I mean, it's still muddying up the waters, and we do make exceptions for ourselves because we go, but I'm not a bad criminal. I'm just doing this real quick.
I've never felt I'm above the law or that the law was on my side or trying to help me out somehow.
You're in the middle.
No, I feel like there's a bunch of predators trying to get you, trying to catch you slipping, trying to
How many
find somehow
times
to
have
take
you
you in.
told this lie to other people? Maybe even to yourself. I don't care what other people think.
Oof.
I don't care what other people think.
I've never believed that trope or have said that either.
You've never said I don't care. I don't care.
Say
I
it
don't
all
care
the
what people
time.
think.
I may have not cared what a single person thought,
I
but
don't care what
people
they
in
think.
general, yeah, you don't want to.
I think that I could see that on not caring about a certain person. But I think when I say I don't care what people think or I don't care, I think what I really mean to myself, if I'm being truthful, is, man, I wish I didn't care so much what other people thought. Because life would be easier.
Yeah.
Because I do care.
Absolutely. What would you do? You would dance, drink the fruity drinks you wanted, like no IPAs, do away with IPAs.
I think I care a lot about what my family, like parents and stuff think. I try to make decisions good with them in mind.
Yeah.
It's not always bad stuff. I'm just saying I do care what people think.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think we all do. I think that's human.
I don't care when
human.
someone writes me and calls me do you know what I mean? Because I have a political opinion on air. Oh, I'll get mad sometimes at the idiocy. So I guess that is caring then, huh? I don't care to change my mind to their opinion.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Here's some corporate
Fair.
speak that I think is always an outright lie, but you hear it all the time. You may have heard it on a job interview recently. We're like a family at this company.
Yeah, it's not true at all. It's not
Maybe
true.
in the fact that families are dysfunctional.
Right?
Maybe.
Hey, you're going to bicker a whole lot. You're going to tell stories behind each other's backs, and when it really comes down to it, we're going to let you down.
Yeah.
We're like a family.
And we never see the father, really.
Hey, whoever's in charge is going to have their own special seat. No one's allowed to sit in, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the way it works. We're like a family.
It is like a family.
We'll all fight after you're dead, I suppose. All right. Were there more, or is that the way
there's some I don't understand.
Well, give us some of the ones you don't understand. Let's try to figure them out.
Most plastic gets recycled.
Because that is a lie. Most plastic ends up at the
But I
bottom
don't
of the
remember
ocean.
saying that to anybody, but maybe because I'm not.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying that it's.
These
You
are-
don't remember using it.
Right.
Is that somebody's calling him with a lie?
Probably.
A lie you say every day.
I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Yeah.
'Cause it's Manny.
Hey,
Hey.
¿qué pasó, vato loco?
Hey, ¿cómo estás?
I'm alright, I'm alright.
Dale, bien, bien.
¿Cómo está usted?
Bueno.
Estoy bien, mexicano.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
La Biblia, mi Biblia está en el baño. That's where I read.
Juan
It's in
is
the restroom.
in la cocina. This
La
is everything,
cocina.
all the Spanish I learned in school.
Bob, you're a Mexicano, vato. You got to, what's up with that, vato?
My dad never skilled me in the, never taught me in the ways because he left the faith, I guess.
I need to talk to your dad, Bob, and tell him, ¿Qué pasó con este huerco?
Well, we've been meaning to bring him by, actually, so you can load him up with some Air Force veteran stuff.
Bring him. I'll hook him up.
Yeah, I know. We're going to do that. It's on our list, and I'm not lying. That's not a lie.
I'm waiting for Matt to bring his boy over here.
I know. We're going to do it one day. We're waiting for him to get out of school, and then we're taking a trip. And I don't know. Maybe you got brass knuckles over there. He got in a.
Oh man, I got big 12-inch knives, machetes. I'm gonna hook that boy up.
He got into it with some kids the other day.
I'm saving up for that RPG.
Yeah. You got. Were you calling on topic or just to hang? Do you got a lie that people are always BSing you about?
This is a lie that everybody tells me. Because I help a lot of these bums around here, right? I try to help
they're not
them out.
bums. They're people that may be down on their luck.
No, they're bums. They don't want to work.
No, I don't think they're actual homeless people he's referring to.
Yeah, he's just talking about the actual bums.
That's actually one of the lies on the list. Number 5 was people don't want to work anymore.
Yeah.
That's right. They do not want to work because, I can't find no work. I said, go in the back. I'll put you to work. No, it's too hot. Man, get out of here. So,
how much are you paying?
Chewy, I pay them the going rate, $5 an hour.
And these lazy mother effers don't want to go to work.
They don't want to work.
Oh, man.
Check it out. So
you used to be able to get a lunch for $5, Bob said.
I run into these guys, I haven't seen them for a couple of months, and, they owe me some money. So I said, hey, where you been, Joto? He said, I was locked up, man. I just got out. I was like, you're a damn liar. They always tell me that lie. Mm-hmm. I was locked up. They need to come up with a new lie.
But that's a good one, though. I don't know. Up. But I guess you could check records and stuff.
Shit. They lied to you. They lied.
I know.
All right.
But anyway, I don't know what... I try to help these. One guy, he was for real. He came in. He said, man, I just got out. He gave me the money. He had a wife and 3 kids. He was, and I don't even know his name, but he came back and he told me, look, I just got out, and he paid me. Now, that's a man, right?
That's a man.
I appreciate you helping the community.
And look at you, helping out the community.
Manny really is a part of the community, like community, if you go in there and you see all the people. So
90% of the people, I don't even know them. If I help them out, they pay me. The people that I know, those are the assholes that don't come back.
Because you made friends, man. You can't do that.
Thank you, Manny.
Thanks, Manny.